Yo. Yo. Trench coat. Listen, yo. Intense notes, hurricane make your tent float. You're not the man, you're a crew of kids inside a trench coat. You crash, I go, drop gems to quench throats. At last the dough got me sweating vents at the event. No, my pen floats, a vape with a cape and hemp smoke. Have the instrumental in morning like the stench of French toast. Backspin slopes, chemical vibration that give quotes. I live dope, whether I'm rich or the kid broke. Cursing your crew, windows to the soul, had a curtain to views. Alcohol poison, pockets hurt with the bruise. You certain to lose, serpents probably lurking in twos. True, megahertz causing a burst in the fuse. You came from the underground on the first day of summer. Amazing wonder, history repeating like angel numbers. Decaying tundra, metallic system that raise among you. Only an imitation, imagination, stay in slumber. Subconscious submarine, daydream, running in Queens. Promethazine, shoulder not the place to lean. Fade away from what is seen, transitions in the scene that you see on the screen. Salmon swimming upstream. I mean, my favorite color green, the stalk from the bean. My skin is jet black like it's Jet magazine. Eric Gardner remind me of Radio Raheem. My mother saw the creation of hip hop at 17. Not Theo Huxtable, free to express what I love to do. Don't think about what you're running from, what are you running to? Aluminum jungle, those steel cuffs wasn't hugging you. Wrestle with your thoughts before they stone cold stunner you. Yo, 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 hell is frozen, I'm taking these melatonin. I told on these melatones, correct the spelling that's flowing. Gentleman zoning, offending opponents. Extra chromosome, Emperor Roman. Got the venom that's potent. Provide protection, not providing them Trojans. Melt in a moment, the SIM card inside the cell was eroding. Reaching for the sky as I fell for atonement. Flashing before the eyes, only flying like Lotus. Rhymes from the dopest, the goat like an ibex. Doing 9 reps, running up and down incline steps. Still fine stress, got lines in the afterlife. Take it as a side bet. My spirit writing yay like a letter from Rhymefest. Divine text, thinking hard make your mind sweat. Between the treble clef and the C note I find rest. Timeless, come on, thought you was advanced. Advantage was gone, foundation was bad. What you balancing on? Look who's guarding the garden for those planting the bombs. Happily ever after, transform the sand in the palm. Yo, yo, and then it's gone. Yo, yo, and then it's gone.
I never told anybody to lie, not a single time. Never. These allegations are false, and I need to go back to work for the American people.
Manhattan, upstate, Schenectady, Troy, Poughkeepsie. Yo, Tango, the sauce. Yeah. Somebody there. Someone trying to rap right now. It's difficult to find inspiration as I'm getting older. All I can think about is how my parents are getting older. Another lap around the solar, in the muddy waters like I was an ogre. Vulgar, your body floating where the sea at. It wasn't Doja, soldier, too young for the exposure. Composure of an entrepreneur and a homeowner. Bipolar, bare arms that are only lifting a Coca-Cola. Never provided closure. If it's dog eat dog, then I got canines next to my molars. Secret recipe inside a computer folder, rolling up like a stroller. Colder, this is in the MoMA. My girl looked better than Mona. Had to call her over like I'm playing a game of Red Rover. Introduce you to your quota after buying quarters on the corner. Law and Order, Chris Dorner, turn a pig into an organ donor. Glide with a cloak and dagger, knock me down, getting up like I stole a ladder. Flow with swagger, went into the forest just to choke a badger. A dose of data, put those that chatter over the golden matter. Soaked in batter, suppose opposers fatter if they chose to blabber. Too much information and I can't contain it mentally. My contacts got me seeing numbers like Jim Carrey in 23. Maybe I've been here before, different body, the same energy. Rock him and Eric B, how I get a check for my melody. The thrill of a couple bills could fulfill the child's destiny. That news isn't new, somehow you knew it like Linda Ellaby. Makes me wonder if deja vu is just a forgotten memory. I've been here before, different body, the same energy. It's all a money scheme, E40 and J.O. felony. Only thinking about myself had me forgetting all my empathy. A defense mechanism for all the trauma that we never see. Living in the moment but still somehow consider my legacy. Into the Two-dimensional stash spot, details in the backdrop, mad hot. I got the skull of a colonizer in a glass box. Gremlins on the back block, sunshine on the black top, last shot. I know you're all cap without the caps lock. The plug was a young white kid looking like Matt Ox with plans of writing a novel like Hemingway and the Have-Nots. From where the concrete begins and only the grass stops, slap box with whack bots, blood drips to the last drop.
I went Wednesday, and I only went to get like a couple of things, but usually what I buy, I see some, you know, like the price went up. It's something I buy. I usually buy the cheese in the packet, and it usually be 2 for $4. Now it's 2 for $6. Okay, and it's a drink. I usually buy the lemonade, the pink lemonade or the raspberry lemonade, and all the time it's been 2 for $4. Now it's $2.50 for 1.
Everywhere, yo. Everywhere I go, I see the same car behind me. It ain't hard to find me since I stay far from slimy, grimy. Talk to the echo of my own shadow in the wilderness under the eye of the silent owl that has a picture on the front of the dollar. Funds for tomorrow were the things that were tugging his collar. Maintain my physical and my sanity. When my grandma died, it was difficult for the family. I was never really that close. In the land of milk and honey, I was suffering from lactose. That's gross. Take this medicine as your last dose. My head in the stars like a fitted for the Astros. Yo. Remain above water without sinking in the deep end. Constant paranoia made it hard for me to keep friends. Window shopping, Jordan 5s with the 3M. Take off the glasses, I know they live, I don't see them. Think I'm Mario, go from a plumber to a doctor. The fat lady sings, I'm at the front row of the opera. She sounded like Chewbacca, had the cake like Betty Crocker. She seen the red flags like a referee for soccer. Understand, you don't have to feel the game. What I say is fly, thoughts devoured maggots in my brain. Running man, dancing on a grave full of pain. When I wrote this, had a pen that was engraved with my name. I was desperate and panicking, rambling, pulling strings like I'm George Harrison. All I got is memories I can't remember. Bad temper, waiting for the images to render. Started gaining weight, but I always been a thin guy. Fell asleep drunk and woke up with my skin dry. Reevaluate, got different values to live by. All smoke and mirrors, don't tell them it make the kids cry. It'll make the kids cry. Yo. Woke up from his slumber. Woke up, yo. Woke up from his slumber, a bummer. What's this that's in the nest? Couple arguments from this couple over some cigarette. Secondhand lung for the young. He says he did his best. I don't wanna hear what they're saying. Can I just get some rest? At the moment, right when I shut my eyes, a woman starts screaming, "You not shit, that's my lullaby." Daydreaming at the day job, they got another guy. Found me in the field, asleep, covered with butterflies. Early in the morning, that's when I hear them apologize. Then they had sex very loudly while the sun would rise. An hour later, he's yelling, saying the sun ain't mine. Season finale, premiering live at another time. Neighbors keep yelling at each other next door. I'm on go, don't you know, this is ready, set, war. Neighbors keep yelling at each other next door. I'm on go, don't you know, this is ready, set, war. Tried calling the landlord, she still hasn't called back. Caught up in this sandstorm, traps make your jaw snap. Fought back with the max volume on the raw raps. Instead they yelled louder, gave ad-libs to the lost tracks. It's all facts, like how you know that this song slaps. You soft cat, little razor blade where his claws at. A soft nap, but those days are gone like Rick Ross fat. Just toss that if your train of thought is now off track. This concrete in his hourglass, making 3 hours, now amount to about a half.
What time is it?
In the days of their blunted past, they met at St. John's. She would sit at the front of class.
I remember it like it's yesterday.
The testimony was lukewarm, took off the wig and lashes to reveal her true forms. Newlyweds with the newborn. The only problem is that the kid had 2 horns. Neighbors keep yelling at each other next door. I'm on go, don't you know this is ready, set, war. Neighbors keep yelling at each other next door. I'm on go, don't you know this is ready, set, war. Pressed the doorbell, it didn't ring like a vibrating cell. Had a nightmare that I broke in and the place was hell. The scent of trash filled the air, I could taste the smell. This was the only time that I didn't hear my neighbors yell. Turned the knob and the door wasn't locked at all. This is a little joke, if there were ghosts then I know who to call. Step inside, there's no pictures hanging on the wall. Screaming out hello as I start to wander through the halls. No furniture in they home, I couldn't even find a spoon. Only a little speaker on the floor in the dining room. I'm not Nas and Belly, but I'm trying to be sincere. I just realized that nobody even lives here. This is so much fucking fun. Yo. Good. New York City. Yo. Yo. Okinawa, potent sour, what I go devour. Roll the flower, the soul keeps close what you stole for power. Don't know the hour, minute hand on the broken tower. Roasted cower, you giving out contracts and golden showers. Motor louder than motion sensors, it's no Avenger. No old agenda, it goes to Enya, the whole adventure. Bold inventor, put my glass down, spoke the lecture. She looking like Electra, Uber driver, drove a Tesla. I told Vanessa, I'm going extra, it's so etc. You chose the pressure, if you're the shit, I'm a colon cleanser. Low compressor, I mix it in like a roasted pepper. Sold to an old investor, not joking like Mr. Ledger. Boxes before the fight, how I made a way, saved the slaves. Children got no direction, they spraying strays. Amazing grays, the floor is lava, I'm blazing J's. Eddie Griffin, and my kryptonite was mayonnaise. Petty violence, destroying love and the unity. The lunar cycle, determined patterns of lunacy. Jewelry, dropping my intellect like it's truancy. I flew to see the alien zoo to let the humans free. Got Franklin's like lightning when he fly a kite. I couldn't help you, you are Delta when it's fight or flight. A brighter night, fireflies by the fire right. Iron Mike, how you try to bite, you vagina tight. Freedom in the universe, sound travel everywhere. Ralph Lauren teddy bear, got me feeling debonair. End of square, the end of a spear covered in Belvedere. Self-defense, men are shedding tears, the lawyer's ever clear. Got proof you were never there, offending heirs. A jury of your peers came in after 11 beers. Mix the red and the blue, the pill is purple, D12 is here. Omnicron got me scared, so I got my elders near. Tell the mayor, the wig splitter wasn't selling hair, he was selling shares. Got more flavor than a lemon square, you was never there. Stay solid like it's Metal Gear, you a bed of air. Smoking premium like it's Medicare. Heaven is there, wherever you make it. I'm the cat to the rat and the races, overlapping the racist. The canary that sung from the cages, run from the mazes. You got those bums on your playlist, I'm not the one you should play with. Mutated. Yo. A mutated lab rat just escaped from the laboratory, tucked into a backpack. Disaster, different category. Scientist named Mad Matt took him as a badge of glory in a bag of rap snacks. That's not even half the story. While driving, he played the same song from last night in his man cave. Cans of beer with a stalagmite. Put him under black light inside of his house, half white. Stuart Little exhaled. It sounded like broken bagpipes. Couldn't lose him, he wasn't moving. There's one conclusion, it's not improving. Who you fooling? Make him new pollution. Still a student, he wouldn't let him know what he's doing. Try the CPR, but then the rat had started chewing into his index, biting through the thin flesh. Commercial break, since this was sponsored by Windex. A big S started to grow on the kid's chest. After that, he sat down for a quick rest. Getting up fast, hearing the sound of his own voice. Couldn't stop talking, not even by his own choice. Felt like he was drowning without the pressure surrounding. Started confessing crimes of the people around him. Toll on his mom for letting people use a Netflix. Toll on a homeless man after not paying for breakfast. He would tell on Jesus even if it meant his death wish. Everyone he ever knew were the names on his checklist. After checking the list, he realized he was missing one. Never told anybody about the things he had done. Every illegal action ever since he was young. So guess who he told on after pressing 911? Yo. Natural remedy to detox from the antidepressant. My role models were grown men that were stuck in their adolescence. After those lessons, I learned to isolate my presence. My behavior a product of being sheltered by my defenses. Pretentious, those demons control you, you can't attempt this. The canines are cannibals, you gotta remain relentless. Get rid of those past tenses, they got me out of touch with my senses. I know I can make a gazebo out of these benches. Intentions, trespass through the hole in the fences. Offensive, that was the only way we could ever make an entrance. It's not intense till the medical care intensive. Perspective can make a small pond look tremendous. I meant this. Money trail, follow bills like the amendments. Your roadkill in the side of the grill just like a dentist. Demented in a mason jar, my style was fermented. Give praises above, do it for the love as an incentive. Horrendous, I reckon they turn on you like wrenches. Middle class kids really thinking they're in the trenches. The family connected like we were telekinetic. They don't get it, can't blame them for not being sympathetic. No more ham, just imported clams from the preacher. Some people call shots, bringing dial tones to a receiver. Wasn't cold enough, vacation resort with the heater. Some stay reaching like a short man to a freezer. You're either a rhino that's covered with rhinestones, or you travel through the city every day till you find home. Cyclone, stay high, this is my sky zone. Got you bugging like I'm the update to your iPhone. My clone was made from a DNA sample. He discovered the wax and I came back with a candle to shine light on a cave where the people were trampled. I seen defeat, holy land, had to take off the sandal. UFO crashing down and it's breaking your panels. Stuck in the television, there's no escaping the channel. Tiny figurines, ice skate on the mantle. They invade, I've been swayed, I'm evading a vandal. Disintegrating the shambles, you cross over, I'm not great with the handle. They're grabbing tapes by the handful, your station is scrambled. Making eggs that get baked into scandal. Play this at the show, everyone raising a candle.